Good afternoon. My name is Mandy Barnett. I'm the mayor for the city of Robstown. And with me today I have Mr. Erasmo Flores. It's been a big concern and we've gotten a lot of phone calls at City Hall about the chief of police position. Currently we do have an interim, which is Lieutenant Stout. And the council and I have done some research and we've interviewed some personnel. And eventually I would like to appoint to the council and bring up to the council the appointment for Erasmo Flores to be the new chief of police. According to the TCO, which is the Texas Commission of Law Enforcement, the minimum requirements to be a police chief is very minimal. It's any officer with a current peace officer license and 5 years of experience as a peace officer can be a police chief. The city of Robstown, we're wanting to be more stringent on that. The council and I would like to see someone with budget experience, HR experience, administrative experience. We want to take the department to another level. I know that in a good fit police chief for the city of Robstown would have to be one of our own. We have unique citizens. We want somebody that has roots here in the city of Robstown, has family in the city of Robstown, and knows our citizens. One of the other things that when we interviewed Mr. Flores that was near and dear to our hearts was that he wanted to enforce community policing. He wants to be at the schools, be visual with the kids, let the kids know that police officers are here to help them, not for them to be in fear of an officer. I guess we can get into that further in a little bit. Also, I'd like to talk about Mr. Flores and his background and also his experiences and a little bit about his resume. Mr. Flores has a Bachelor of Science in Law Enforcement and Police Science from Sam Houston State University in Huntsville, Texas.
Yes.
Okay, I know that you love that university and you say it's the best as far as when it comes to, I guess, the law enforcement.
Yes, it's rated one of the top universities as far as criminal justice, law enforcement, and police science.
Great. Okay, and I know his experience in dispatch, compliance administration supervision officer, and even dealing with foreign consulates, and dealing with immigration. He, once again, is a son of Robstown. He's a Robstownian, and not only are they good enough, but they're the best. We've had experience with Robstown police chiefs, and those have been the ones that have been a better fit for our community. I know that our people are unique. The people outside of Robstown do not really know or understand our people, and that's why it's real important to the council and myself that we have someone from the city of Robstown to take on this position. At this time, I'd like for you, Erasmo, to maybe let everyone know and talk about your peace officer license, and I know that's something that was a concern that has been brought to the attention of the council and myself, and maybe you can explain to everyone how that works and what was the reason for the lapse of the peace officer license.
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you, Mayor, for selecting me and help allow me to move the city forward with your guidance. A little bit about myself. According to TCLOS, I did hold my license, my peace officer's license, for over 9 years. At that time, I also held a adult probation officer's license through CJAC. And during that moment in time, I was informed that it would be a conflict of interest for myself to hold 2 state licenses, being a police officer and being a probation officer. Even though they coincide together, they can still have conflict. Okay. You know, one agency is arresting people, another agency is rehabilitating people, helping them out through their problems. So I wasn't able to hold both licenses. I had to have one license expire, which was my peace officer's license at the time. I did or do have over 20 years experience in law enforcement, along with my license as a probation officer. But moving forward, me coming into the city of Robstown as a police chief would be no problem. I could help any which way the mayor or the city council would want.
And I know that we interviewed several officers, and Mr. Flores, I'd say that you were one that was a better fit for the city of Robstown. Once again, eventually I would like to do that, and currently I know that you will be working on your peace officer license, and the city did open up a position, and it ended up being for a property and asset manager for the new fiscal year. This is also public safety administrator. And this position, we opened it up and we had applicants for the position, and Mr. Flores was hired and will be working for the city of Robstown as a public safety administrator while he's working on, I guess,
My peace
your
officer's
peace
license.
officer license. So also, while doing this, we're going to be, I guess, working on vehicles and fixed assets for the EMS, for the fire department, and also for the police department. Once again, we are hoping that his degree, his experience in compliance, his administration experience will help the city and the other departments. We're creating a great path for our officers. Once again, thank you for being here today, explaining to everyone about the reasoning for the lapse in the peace officer license, and also letting everyone know what the plans are for as far as my appointment, and also what I will be presenting to the council eventually. And if you have any questions, please feel free to call me at City Hall. I'd be happy to meet with anyone and answer any questions that you may have. We're excited to have Mr. Flores on board. We look forward to what he'll be bringing to the department and to our community. Thank you once again.
Thank you.